Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Little Conversations. It is Wanjiko Edna with you here. Yay! Okay, I wish I had effects. It would have been effective. Get it? Anyway, so today I have the lovely privilege of actually recording in a studio. So amazing. I know it's been a minute. So yeah, I hope you all are doing fine. On my end, tomorrow is actually Valentine's Day, so I'm recording this on 13th, and yeah, I don't know how I feel. I think sometimes the notion that you can only be celebrated on this one day, or love can be celebrated only on this one day, makes it so heavy for no reason. Like, there's no point at which you're told that this is the day, and if you miss out on it, it's over. But at the same time, it kind of is nice to celebrate it, even if it's on your own. Celebrate yourself or your friends or your siblings. But there's this notion that people, I know it's all over, that if it's not romantic love, then it's not love, it's actually sad to say the least. But there's should I call it societal standard? It's not really a standard, but it's a notion that people have. They've decided ni hii ama ni hii. There's no this or that. It's this or this. There's nothing else. It's either hii ama hii. Hauna options. So even for you as an individual to accept that, the love you have towards your siblings or your parents or your friends can also be celebrated in the same way and in the same extreme, it takes some time. It takes a bit of you learning yourself, loving yourself, and even appreciating the love that these various people bring to you. Because to be honest, there's only so much romantic relationships can bring to the table, and even within the romantic relationships, you do need a friendship for it to work out. If you ask me, everyone has their own definition or their own thoughts on it, but I think it's better if you're friends first. It makes it better. I don't really have the words to describe it properly, but so anyway, this is, I think I'll post this before Valentine's or on Valentine's. I don't know. I'll know when I'm done recording. But we're in a studio. That's my highlight for today. So I'm enjoying it. I've had some time to play around with the equipment that's here, but I've not even touched the mixer because there's no cable. So I can't even power it on. So unfortunately. But anyway, let me get into what I actually wanted to talk about today. So there's this phase where, I don't know about you, but I have found myself in such a position at some point, and it's this urge to better yourself. And it's not something that's there every day, but it's something that is there more often than not. Most times these people, like, everyone has a push when you're at your worst, and it's that nudge at like 2 a.m. ungodly hours, and you suddenly feel the need to clean your room, to tidy up your workspace, to do a bit of work. But then there's this urge that usually comes later on, and you feel like you need to polish your life, not your work or your workstation or your room. And sometimes the urge will be there for weeks, but it only takes discipline to build it up and to maintain it. To maintain it is like the accurate word for it. So I think for me, this turnaround came around, I think 2024, if I'm not wrong. So before that, I used to lazy around in bed. I will literally wake up, scroll on my phone for like 2 hours, then wake up, have tea, go back to bed, scroll for another 2 hours or so, go sit in the sun, bask a bit, go make lunch, or if I don't feel like making lunch, I go buy something, go back home, stay in bed. I had crazy scrolling hours, but there's this urge within you that just makes you want to be better. And like within that year, I slowly realized that sometimes, like even something as simple as a routine, as crazy as it might sound, could change so much. Because the only days I'd wake up at like 6 was on laundry days, because I would prefer that the sun come out when I'm done, or when I'm done with a bigger part of my laundry, so that the sun is not hitting my back nikifua nguo. And yeah, it's also better because my clothes are drying out and the sun is shining on my clothes. It's not just shining for nothing as I'm struggling to fua. So I realized this, and then I noticed, like, on my laundry days, I feel like my days are longer, which in hindsight was a good thing, but I didn't realize it yet. So at first what I did was polish up my sleep schedule, because I realized that if I wake up at 6, I have a longer day, I have more time to do my work. And before the sun sets, I've done most of the things that I needed to do, not rushing through things like in the evening when I'm feeling lazy already. So yeah, that was the first thing that I did. I tidied up my sleeping schedule. I started sleeping a bit earlier, waking up earlier. And I realized having this notion, it's not that I have a longer day, but it just feels like I have a longer day. And that makes my day better. I have zero pressure to rush through things. I have time to do things. So yeah, I remember that was the first thing that I ever did. And I think till today, I usually sleep around the same time. I can't do a whole week of sleeping late. I only allow myself that leisure like on weekends, and not all weekends. So it depends if I have an early morning, blah blah. So anyway, so I was talking about the urge to better yourself, and apart from tidying up my sleep schedule, this was one step towards bettering myself. So I would say I made sure that I tried to learn something every day, pick something every day, limited my scrolling time and all of that. And sometimes when this urge comes and you feel push every other week, every other day, it's good to listen to it, because there's so much that can come out of that period of a few days. And yeah, I think even as we celebrate love in this month, on this day, it's good, it's important to remember ourselves, take care of yourself in whatever way that can come out as, throughout the year. It doesn't mean that because February Menda, I can't take care of myself or do whatever I need to take care of myself. So yeah, so this is your reminder to share love with your loved ones, with yourself, as often as you can, even if it's like in October or whatever. Yeah, it's important to you. It builds community, it builds your confidence to also have people around you. And yeah, I'd say that's it for today. Nothing much on my end. I am just enjoying Siaya sana. Huku jua ni mingi, mvua afternoon na jioni, but yeah, so far I am liking it a lot. So yeah, that's it for me. We'll catch up next week. Have a lovely one. Make sure to follow our socials at my little okay, it's not my, it doesn't have a my, but I like to call it My Little Conversations because it personalizes it. But our handle is at littleconversations.ke on Instagram. So yeah, That's it. Bye.